Sunday verbal judo. A bully uses confusion, dizziness, distraction, language, letters, sentences, and their eyes to dominate. Having their self mysteriously behind a victim now. And their ego in psychology, they practice and use accordingly within their standards of beauty, neutral gender categories, and boxes they check on paperwork to describe what a person said to them in a hallway about throwing them down the stairs. In a situation where a bully has given their victim no other choice or decision to make now other than explaining safety and security, checking mail, and doing essential tasks during a coronavirus pandemic when they not only do not wear a mask, but they insist with their hands covered in rings and their fluffy outfit clothing style they wear enforcing their limits, their control, and their dominance and superiority and power they have with consciousness now. And unfortunately, police can't solve a duality I describe now either. With drugs involved, and especially a feminist female human who says they're abused, and a devil they say to me when I walk out a door in a building with apartments to go buy groceries. Who the fuck am I? Not respecting her emotions she has declared brilliant and intelligent. Within her hallucinations, she has learned to adjust and minimalize and then maximize for efficiency, completing her tasks and her goals and her objectives in a civilization and a world she says no longer has racism when she's involved in a community she leads proudly, supported by a medicine and health system with processes she has learned observing y'all now. In other words, my verbal judo voice volume for some man next door with some woman who's partying naked, hypothetically, has to do with his and her minutes and seconds and hours when they hear someone who's disrupting their calm silence and messing up their tobacco puff and their smoke they blow inside of their home. To have a self and an ego and a Carl Jung psychiatry they learned at an AA meeting now. Physical jujitsu in world and civilization and object in outer space floating happens from what I'm describing in an example now. When drug addicts have control in a system with processes taught at a medical school called the University of Washington College, Huskies University now. And anyone who doesn't want to smoke their methamphetamine and shoot up their heroin and swallow their fentanyl they sell with more freedom than a human who wants to sell bone broth and have economics to not be a part of someone's mind. They have and reduce when they hit a glass pipe. Instead of solving a problem with a decision made by a brain, they teach and demand to be an emissary slave. They allow, occasionally, with their stimulation and reward with opportunity, and time they have when they decide their attention exceeded a blink. And all of a sudden their awareness went away. Now, in their voice and their whisper, says Margny, are worse than a gangster thug saying to a service animal owner, translator, narrator now to suck his dick. A woman who says she wants me evicted and gone for bothering her while she bangs her walls and slams and makes a thunder within a symphony everyone appreciates and loves and stays up all night to hear. For a consciousness with hallucination, living on an object called planet Earth, floating in outer space, in a universe in a galaxy with stars to see, a sun shining to feel warmth with no heat now. And instead of seeing a moon an astronaut landed on, in the years of 1900s. They make those humans who are in a simulation, they say, with a video game, draw a moon as an artificial intelligence from an alien race. They draw, they speak in their language and say, has inside extraterrestrials similar to a Matrix movie. And gravity, in other words, unfortunately, has no relevance. Thousands of videos with evidence and information about ghosts, drugs, and binges, and complaints from humans who say no more free speech, no more dreams, no more goals, no more aspirations and motivation and ideas. And instead, they say, go get your prescription filled and enjoy their social infinity now.